He's like, he's really embracing this mad scientist shit right here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
And I am Dr. Bill.
And we are doing our second whiskey experiment because this is going to be poor man's Pappy.
Yes. P-O-U-R.
Yeah. So we have some old Weller Antique 107 and some old Weller 12.
Yeah, Weller 12, yeah.
So the blend for this is going to be 450 mils.
60%.
60% of the Antique 107 and 300 mils, 40% of the Weller 12. And we have pre-blended,
or
pre-poured rather, these two, and we're going to proof it out with our hydrometer here. So
our hyper expensive
like $12
chemistry set.
So we're going to go.
Listen, that was $19.99.
$19.99, worth every penny. So we're going to go ahead and get these in here, double check our mixture. And then test out.
About 75 milliliters in there. 40, no.
Well,
whatever.
We are sitting just shy of 100 proof, which the math should check out there.
Yes.
It should be just barely shy of 100 proof. So let that drain here.
Grab a couple of
paper towel or something to set this onto. So that is what we're looking for. And we'll just go ahead and take this graduated cylinder and pour it into our blends, and that'll be what we taste. But we will fill this bottle of Pappy 12 with our blend, former bottle, because the label should look much the same as the Pappy 12, but as you can see, it does read poor man's Pappy. So let's get this poured out. And this should taste about like a Pappy 10. Which
maybe we should use the Pappy 10 bottle.
Well, I want to use that for reverses.
Ah.
We just tried it yesterday, so we should have it fresh of mind. It smells delicious.
We have enough here to do a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, we might want to proof it a little bit. And we do have a little bit of water over here to do that. It does smell delicious.
It actually does. It does. A little cherry in there.
This smells like what I wish Pappy smelled like 24/7.
Yeah.
Because if you watched our, well, you know what? I don't know when this is going to come out.
You'll have to make it come out later.
Okay. If you watched our 3 Pappy videos, you know that we're not huge Van Winkle fans.
No.
And part of that, I think, does attribute to the price that you do have to pay if you actually want to just go out and buy one.
Yeah.
It's obscenely expensive.
And it's gotten to the point, the same thing with these two.
Yeah.
Honestly, the cheapest that I saw Antique 107 for was $129.
Mm-hmm. For a $60 bottle.
Probably 100 stores.
And then
I only saw it in 4.
And then a $75 to $80 bottle. This thing runs about $200.
$200 to $250.
Yeah. Too much money.
And it's absolutely positively not worth it. That kind of money.
Yes. If you're going to overspend for a Weller product, this is the one to overspend for.
Yes.
107, to me, is the best Weller product. I have not had a full proof. I will say that. I have not had a full proof.
And it's okay.
I really want to try a full proof.
I think it's 114 proof.
So if any of you guys are out there and you're watching and you would feel so generous, thank you. I have a speech impediment, people. And would like to send us a small sample of Weller Full Proof, I would be more than grateful. And we will, of course, make a video and shout you out in it. Our P.O. box is in the description of this video.
Is it in there
down
now?
below? It is. Yes.
Okay.
It is in
or in the about us. You know,
yes.
More
So it's PO Box number 159, Union Grove, North Carolina 28689. So if you would like to send us a small sample of Weller Foolproof, we would be very grateful.
Yes.
A 2-ounce sample would be fantastic. We could probably make 2 to 3 videos out of that. 2 for sure.
Make 1 for sure.
2 for sure.
2 ounces, 1 ounce each.
We do about half an ounce of pour for a single bottle, and then we could use the rest for another video. So let's go ahead and taste our blend here, shall we? A lot of cherry.
Yes.
Nice bit of, there's a little bit of sweet oak, like a wild turkey sweet oak almost.
Yeah. I'm
excited to give this thing
keep it to
a
yourself.
little sip. Smells absolutely delicious.
It really does.
That cherry kind of rolls in after the spice starts to fade.
Mm-hmm.
Some nice oak in there. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I would have to agree with you.
That is a B+ right off the bat.
Yeah. I don't think we need
Right
to
off the
adjust
bat.
on this.
I don't think so either.
I do think because we've got a variance of level of the 2 of them, we're going to have to work the math in the beakers to make sure we're
We
right.
definitely have enough here. We have enough to do the blend. So we need 450 of this.
Yes.
So we can, and these are approximate measurements. Oh, will you get a funnel, Dad? Thank you. There's one in the sink. It's a very small one though. So we have approximately 250 on this, and then we will fill this to 200 again.
200 or 300?
Well, this is 250. So we'll do 200 more of this.
Yeah. Don't want the water getting in there.
Nope, don't want the water. Thank you, sir. Pro tip, if you're filling sample bottles or bottles period with small funnels, take your fingers, lift it just a little bit, get a little air underneath it.
So it does not...
so it doesn't overfill while you're pouring. Now, what we found when we blended our own, we discovered that the bottles say you're getting 750 milliliters. We believe you're getting more because we did exactly 750, and it was not a full bottle. Not what it looked like when you bought it off the shelf, at the very least. So we might be getting closer to 800 mils. This feels fairly accurate so far.
So you got 250 in there now.
Yep, and we're gonna go 200 now. And that should complete our Weller Antique 107 blend.
I have to check his math.
It's not a bad idea, to be honest, just to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because frankly, if I'm not working, if I'm not on the clock, I could use a watchful eye. That's about right there.
A little under.
A little under?
Just a little under. About another 10 mil.
Bubbles are messing with me a bit.
Yeah,
There we go. All right.
A little too much. Let me take some of that.
So this should be 450 milliliters of Weller Antique 107. One of our favorite pours.
Yes.
Wheated bourbon is your favorite subsect of bourbon, correct?
It was.
Are you starting to lean towards my high rye?
I like ryes in general.
Yeah. You've always liked ryes, but I think since we started doing the channel and we found that Templeton 10-year, anything that even closely resembles that now for us is like, ooh, hey, how about that?
All right. So we need 300 of this
We're
one.
going to do 300 of this one.
Let me get on this.
There you go. Get in there.
I'm going to go to 200.
And then 100.
Oh, look at that. I overpoured it just.
Yeah, you underpoured just a little.
I was just playing.
There you go.
I was just playing. I was going to drink the rest of it right out of the beaker.
Give that thing a little pour there. And it's looking... The color resembles Pappy. to be honest.
Honestly, I think on this it's a little bit darker, and I think maybe because
might
these
be.
are the older versions.
Yes, because this does not have the 7-year age statement on it. This is the VOB, Verrill Barton, took over this bottle production. You have one down here somewhere.
I have a big one.
It's all the way back there. I won't pull it out.
All right, so that was 200, and now I need another
100.
That's what I thought.
100.
Just testing you.
I got it, guys. I got it. Perfect, Dad. Good job.
That's me.
I'm a little worried about it. This almost looks like it's going to be over full.
Oh, no.
It won't.
Oh,
And this bottle is perfect. All right, guys. There you have it. That is Poor Man's Pappy. The cork has been pre-soaked.
I don't even like Lower 12 all that much.
Yeah, well, the 12's too oaky, to be honest.
Too oaky for a low proof.
Yeah, for a 90 proof bourbon. So this hitting right around the 100 mark, 98.5, 99 is where this should be. Let's
find out. Give it a little meld there. A little shaky shake. Shake and bake. Ricky Bobby.
All right, so we did test this, and the hydrometer just barely fits in. I don't know exactly how accurate this is if it's not in a graduated cylinder. A little over 50 proof.
A little over 50?
Sorry, a little under 50 proof.
50 ABV.
Yes.
So a little over 100.
No, a little under 50 ABV.
So a little over 100 proof.
If it's under 50 ABV,
under. I gotcha.
Then it's under 100 proof.
Yeah.
Now that, guys, looks like one heck of a bottle, if you ask me. Give that a mix and then pour it back in.
Nope. You pour us each a sample of this.
Okay.
Because it came out of those glasses. I'm going to go get 2 fresh glasses. Pour that in.
All right. Finished product on the left, test on the right. Or sorry.
Son, that would be your right.
The opposite. I'm having a rough time today, folks. Work has been stressful the last couple of weeks.
And liquor helps.
That it does. All right. So new on the right, test on the left.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do the test first or the finish first?
Bottled. This is.
I've never worn a hat backwards in my life.
You have now.
Maybe as a kid. Maybe as a child.
You've earned it. Okay.
I feel like I look stupid.
So let's get here.
My ears get a little wide.
What's on the right?
This is the bottled product.
That is this right
yes.
here. Okay.
And this is the test product.
This is the mixed product.
So, without me making a mess again, okay. I need a helping hand from sometimes.
Jesus Christ.
Thank God my fiance loves me because I would be lost without her.
I wish she'd get here. Because I could really help you, help with you not being so lost today.
Smells the same.
And it should.
It should. Because this is the exact same blend.
It does smell the same. All right.
Bottled.
technically.
Oh, we didn't. Not half bad.
No.
Not half bad. It's got the best of both worlds. Same to me.
Yeah, I would agree. Tastes the same.
Wow. Can drop up the bottled.
2.
2? I don't have as much.
I have
as
a
you
little.
do.
Yeah, you do 1. I have
I'll do
I have a
one.
little bit more.
Blender up. For those of the uninitiated, swirling 1 is to test the legs. I think that's probably the main thing.
And 2, it looks cool.
It does look cool. 3 then, it is to just oxygenate more surface area of the aged spirit that you're tasting.
Damn, for a drunk, you're pretty good.
Thank you. Ooh, a little more sweetness. A little more caramel, a little more. Oh, there's a little butterscotch in there. Get that whiff.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of butterscotch in there.
Did we maybe put like 10 mils of water in this?
I don't think that would have been 10 mils of water, but I am thinking we may put a little water in this.
Maybe 5? 2.5? I think I like the nose is definitely better. Let's sip it.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's try it against this one without the water.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. Let's refresh. Let's refresh.
Thank you to our sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. But is it 10 mil? Grab that small tube over there. Or should you just pour it out of the glass?
Is that about 5 to you think?
Yeah, but I think we could probably tell better in this one. No. Touch more.
Touch more, yeah. Maybe 6, 7 drops. Perfect.
As usual.
Perfect. That, oops, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That right there should make this absolutely perfect. And it is crazy how little water it takes. Yeah, okay. All right. So we were at Broad Branch maybe 2 months ago, and the shake test,
And the bubbles.
that was about 100 proof
So just so you know, this is how moonshiners have done this
for,
centuries.
yes.
Okay, this is how they proved. Okay. Yeah, sit up here, down there about that. If you don't mind. Let me have that hydrometer over there. That is dead on 100 proof. Dead on 100 proof.
There it is.
Might go to 102.
Which is weird because it was a little less.
As it settles out, I think it might go to 102.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. How's about that? How's about that?
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's better than the 10-year-old we had yesterday.
It's better than the 12-year-old we had this morning. Or, well, yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. Definitely. Definitely better. How about that for a whiskey experiment, folks? That is Pappy. Poor man's Pappy. Which nowadays, to be fair, you ain't that poor if you can't afford the Weller products to make this. But
Yeah, because if you went to try to buy these two,
it ain't cheap.
especially in the old bottles, what do you think?
It ain't cheap.
$700-800 to buy those two?
Ooh. Oh, for the old bottles? Yeah, I probably put this about 200, about 4.
Yeah, like I said, $600-700.
$600-700, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what secondary price is for these old things.
Yeah.
So, and we used them to make this. Poor man's
Bourbon theories.
Pappy. So, guys, have you ever blended your own bourbon? Have you ever made your own poor man's Pappy? How'd it turn out? I'd like to know. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here this afternoon.
Yes. And as always, like really good bourbon turned into really great bourbon. Our videos get better with time.
And we tell you this every time. Take care of yourselves.